Let's talk about the approach today, and Devin talked about getting on base, and you had some guys that did that a couple times.
It's been our strength. We put guys on base. When we're on base, we put pressure on the other team, and we had Tiberi's double and Rosenbaum's home run, but it wasn't like we crushed the ball. We just put together some walks and base hits. We were able to steal some bases, and that's our offense. Have some balance up and down the lineup, and you got Devin, hitting in the 8-hole. I knew he had a few hits today. I didn't realize he had 3 hits today. But it's fun to see because I really notice his defense, just how great he's playing, and I think this could be one of our best defensive clubs that we've had, and you want the pitchers to take advantage of that. And it just shows you how consistent we've been to this point.
Kate, a rough early first inning, but then settled down, and you got another good start.
Yeah, quality start, and as we always say, if you're going to be a starter, you got to pitch out of some trouble. You create your own trouble, but to be a starter, if you're going to pitch 5, 6, 7 innings, there's going to be trouble. I mean, it's not going to be an easy 6 or 7 innings, and he did that. He kept it to 1. They hit 1 ball in the gap, and now we're down 3-4-0. We hadn't even come to the plate. It's a different game, and to get off the field only giving up 1 run, it almost felt like that was huge. I mean, even if we didn't score in the first, it felt like we would have won the first because that inning ended with the bases loaded. So he's been solid. I mean, he still has to get better and locate a little better, and the competition gets better as the year goes on. We're going to play some SEC and Big Ten, and those midweek opponents just get tougher and tougher. So hopefully he gets better.
You got an inning for some other guys as well, and I mean, I guess with birdies, it's just a matter of getting an inning with those guys.
That's it. Kitson needed a good inning. Wolf got to run out there. Hensman got to get a couple hitters, and then Birdie gets an inning's work. I mean, midweek baseball, you want to win first and foremost, but you got ACC play, this weekend. So the goal is I got both catchers. Fitch and Smith got the catch. We got a lot of guys at bats, and you just want to make sure guys are ready because you're going to need everybody when you're going into an ACC weekend, and so it was a successful day for us.
These have all the games are important, but how much does it amp up or turn up the intensity this weekend when you go into conference?
Yeah, it's 30 ACC games. It's a new season. I challenge the guys out there that we hadn't been a lot of close games, so we're going to have to mentally be prepared to play in some close games. And we've got the talent. But we haven't been tested a whole lot. We had a tough weekend at Ole Miss. That was good for us, but we've played really consistent. As I say, we've been professional in our approach every day and showing up, and that's great. But the competition, as I said, is going to get better, and we're going to be in some dogfights. So we got to be ready for it.
You can measure your team better than anybody. Do you like where you're at right now?
I really do. To show up the way we've shown up every day, it doesn't matter who we're playing, it doesn't matter what day of the week, we've been very consistent. On Tuesdays, on Sundays, some teams can just show up on Friday night or Saturday, and they have trouble showing up, 7 days a week. This group shows up. As we say, we challenge them to be professional, and to this point, they've been it. So. But there's going to be a lot more to this season. We're going to get punched in the mouth a couple times, and how do we respond? And we're very good at punching someone else in the mouth first. We seem to play very well in that scenario, but that's not the way it's going to be for 30 ACC games. So hopefully, it's an older group. They should be prepared. They've experienced a little bit of everything to this point in their career.
And how important is the first weekend of conference play? Because, let me remember last year getting off to that good start. You guys really had a lot of momentum going.
Yeah, I mean, you're at home. Everybody wants to get off to a good start, but it's not life and death. We can't make it more than it's one of 30 ACC games on Friday, and then you turn to Saturday, and then you turn to Sunday. It is going to be a wet weekend. And so we just try to prepare our kids to handle the wet ball, and playing on turf, it's just a little bit different, but we've practiced in it, we've played in it before, and the temperatures will be nice, but like I said, there's going to be some showers, seems like, throughout the weekend.
And then Devin said offensively you challenged him to get on base twice a game. What's he shown you this season?
Consistent approach. Coach Snyder and Coach Rabel done a great job with him. He's made the adjustments, They're great hitting coaches, but to be a great hitter, you have to be able to make some adjustments. You have to show some aptitude. Devin's done that. I think he's just gotten stronger, too. I noticed it in the infield. He's able to do things defensively that his core strength, his legs, It's fun to watch him grow up and mature quickly, and he had to in our program because we threw him to the fire as a freshman and needed him the second half of last year. So it's just fun to see him getting better. It's what we saw with Corey Ray. It's what we saw with Solak. We've seen that with so many guys. You know, contribute as a freshman, get better, maybe be a superstar as a sophomore, and then be one of the best players in the country as a junior. And Devin looks to be on that path.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys.